Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. I hope you're having a great day today. I am going to share a recipe with you that was shared with me. I have the sweetest friend that I met in March who helps me with my cookbooks. She is doing the majority of the shipping right now, plus she takes care of my social media. And I know God sent her to me because He knew that I was going to need her during this time of my life. But she brought me and Harold the most delicious pastry this past week that a sweet lady sent me the recipe, and her name is Jan Suggs. Jan, thank you so much for this recipe. I just hope mine turn out like yours because they were absolutely delicious. But all you do with these is you get a box of pastry, puff pastry sheets. All right. I took one and unfolded it. This one still has the paper. And her recipe said you're just going to cut this pastry sheet into fourths. I need Harold here because he was the math teacher and he could probably get this a lot closer to fourths than I have, but I think that's fine. Now, all you do is you put whatever filling you would like. Now, the ones that they sent me, she had put Nutella in the middle, and oh, it was so good, but I'm going to use lemon because that's what I have. And you're just going to put some right in the middle. And then you're going to fold it over like a triangle. And you're just going to pinch it together. Probably put too much because that pie filling is coming out. But it's going to be on a parchment paper right here. I won't put as much in the next one. Let's see if I can arrange this better. Then all I'm going to do is put that on my sheet like that. Okay, let's do another one, but let's don't put it as much. I like it, but it was a little bit too much. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna fold it over and make a triangle. Pinch it together. Okay. It's pinched. I'm gonna add it to my sheet. I'll show it to you when they're all done. Y'all, I am actually videoing this one on Thursday to show tomorrow because in the morning I have to be at the hospital at 5 o'clock to have my port put in, and I knew that there wouldn't be a video tomorrow. But let me tell you what's going on while I'm doing this, because you see how I'm doing it. Just folding it into a rectangle, putting my filling, and then I'm putting it right here. I will, on Monday, I have to have a PET scan at 10:30, an echo on my heart at 12:30, and then we meet with the oncologist at 2:30. He will go over the results of my PET scan, and I'm believing that everything's going to be fine except what they already know. And then we will probably, now he hasn't told me this, but I heard his nurse tell the scheduler that he wants me scheduled with to start chemo ASAP. So I'm thinking I'm going to start it either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Like I said, I may be wrong. All right, here's the other pastry sheet. I'm going to cut it in fourths. So this is going to make 8 puff pastries. I'm preheating my oven to 400, and I'm going to let it cook 10 to 15 minutes until they're golden brown. And then I'll show you what the next step is. Very easy. Y'all, these are not hard to do at all. You could get you, my oven's ready. You could get you some apple pie filling or peach, blueberries, blackberries. You could do a chocolate pudding. You could do coconut. Oh my. This is too easy. I'll be eating these too much. And I'm going to have to cut down on my sugar. I know that. But occasionally, he said it won't hurt. You know, if you want to have a piece of pie for a special occasion, we're going to do that. But anyway, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have 6 rounds of chemo, 1 every 3 weeks if I can stay on schedule. And then that will be 18 weeks, and that should get me close to Christmas. And then we will do a double mastectomy. The oncologist thought it was going to be best that we target it with chemo first because I am HER2 positive, which means aggressive. And we're just going to get that chemo to target it first, and then we'll do the surgery. After I recuperate from my surgery, I will have to have chemo again for a total of a year, he said. But you know what? We're going to be fine. But let me put these in the oven that's preheated to 400. And then I'm going to cook them 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll be back. Hey, I let these cook for about 35 to 40 minutes, just until they were golden brown. Now, I have put them on my cooling rack to get cool because I didn't want to put the glaze on them when they're hot because it would soak in. And I didn't measure the powdered sugar. I'm going to say probably a half a cup, maybe a little bit more. But I'm just going to add a little water. And I'm going to stir, and I will add more if I need it. I just want this thick enough that I can just, just drizzle it on top. These were very, very easy to do. Looks like it may be a tad, just a tad thick. Let me just put a few drops. Okay. Because I want it to be able to drizzle. I'll have to add more, I'm sure, because that's not going to get all of these. But okay, let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the spoon and just drizzle it back and forth. Put a little bit right there. I don't know if you can see, but just start here and drizzle. If I had put this on there when they were hot, it would melt, soak in, and this, as it is, it will stay. I don't do the prettiest job, but some of you might be a lot better at drizzling than I am. You're going to be good, I know, because these were, I might have enough to do one more before I mix up the other. Okay, drizzle. It's kind of fun. Now, you know, if you wanted to put this in a plastic bag and clip the end, you could do that. But I'm not going to worry about that. Let me put one of them. Get this one right here. Put it in a plate. And do you see how pretty that is? They're really good. I will put the recipe on my webpage, which is MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com. And you'll see how easy it is to make. Okay, guys, thank you so much for praying for me. I wanted to show you a verse that, well, it's our children's pastor at my church. Her mother sends me encouragement every day, and today she sent me this Bible verse, and it means so much. I wrote it on an index card because what I want to do is I'm going to put it on my bathroom mirror. And every day I'm going to look at it because this is what it says. At the very moment that I called out to you, you answered me. You strengthened me deep within my soul and breathed fresh courage into me. That's Psalms 138, verse 3. At the very moment you call out to God, He's going to hear you. And it is Psalms 138, verse 3. Y'all remember to be salt and light. Thank you for your prayers. And just know by the time you're seeing this that I should be through with my surgery. I should have my port in. And I will be back with you very soon. Thank you so much for following me. Bye-bye.